Hey guys, it's Jeremy here.
And Jess.
We're from DJT, which is Double J Touring, which is obviously Jess and Jeremy. It's a new YouTube channel that we're starting. We're off to Ledge Point for this trip. We got the 2012 Hilux here with the custom built Canopy. This will be our first trip testing it all out, kayaks on top, all that stuff, but I'll give you guys a bit of a rundown when I get there. We got Ty in the back there. He's super keen to come. Unfortunately, over the New Year's Christmas break, they don't allow pets at the caravan park, so we got to drop off at Jess's mum's house. So we're going to do that now, and then we will see you at the campsite. Hey guys, so we're here at Ledge Point Caravan Park. It's a little bit quiet today actually, as you can see. It was busy over the New Year's period, but everyone's sort of packed up today, so I thought we would take this opportunity while it's quiet to show you a bit of a rundown of the setup they're running at the moment. So obviously we've got the awning set up at the moment. We've got the bat wing, 270-degree awning. So that swings all the way around to the car and ties back onto the roof right there. It's actually a pretty good awning. I know there's a couple other ones out there that are freestanding, but for what we use it for, it works well. The only thing I'd say is if you're looking at one, you want to make sure you're using the legs, because I have opened it up a couple of times by myself, and you get these little pivot points here where it's the stress point, and they're the first to go. And you can get parts for these for like a couple bucks, so they snap, but they're easy to fix. But yeah, apart from that, when it rains, don't really get it wet, and then you just tie these down so that way it falls down on you, doesn't fall down on you. And then yeah, so then on the back here we've got two spare tyres with the crash pad, bag covers over them. This one is a bin bag at the moment, and then also we've got hanging down from there, kitchen buddy. Haven't really found anywhere to put that yet, but that's by a Navigator. They're really good, nice and sturdy. That just hangs off the clips. And then obviously we've got Canopy. So I'll show you through. So we've actually got our esky at the moment and a little drinks esky down there, because we've got the 85 litre Bushman's at home. It's not wired up yet, so that should hopefully be coming soon and we can give you a rundown for that. But we've got the drawers here, so Jess, do you want to let them know what we sort of carry in these drawers?
So we have all our cutlery, knives, forks, bowls, cups, all the stuff that we sort of need day to day. We keep our torch and obviously our bug spray and stuff like that in the front, any spare containers for if we don't finish off any of our lunches. And then as you move to the back, we've got our frying pan, but we've also got all of our dishwashing stuff, so we just take that all out in one when we're ready to do our dishes. It's a King's bag that we've got in here, which is super flexible and easy to organize. And then in the top drawer, which is a bit harder for me to get to, we have our portable gas stove that just takes the gas canisters in it. We've got our pot, any other little bits that we might need at the top for cooking. We've got our paper towel, our GoPro, the chopping board, and then at the back there we've got all of our incense, our sparklers, anything like that we need to use but don't need to access often.
So these drawers are just XM drawers, by the way. I've just taken the stickers off to put this like little sticker wall. They're actually pretty good. The reason I got these ones is because they're black, and the canopy in the car are black and white, so it all goes hand in hand, so it's not mixed and matched. So these are actually really good. They come with bottle openers, but they're just sitting on a bit of wood there, so that way it clears the 50mm steel there of the canopy, so that way you can get your drawers out nice and easy. And then same with obviously the black kitchen, so that's obviously the same from XM as well, so that way you got your sort of regular cooking area, and then you've got an extension for that. So we normally put the gas burner here, Weber here, and gas bottle in there, because this is the most sturdiest one, so this one will work better, so that way you're not using it here and then, you know, stress points could break. But apart from that, I think they're rated to about 60 kilos. I don't like to use that one for that reason, just because it is weighted, but I don't want to snap it because I don't want to have to replace it, because, you know, water. And then obviously Weber and gas bottle slide out here. Some people do put their fridges on here, but I think it's a bit too much weight sitting at the back there. I like to keep it the weight at the front where I can. Obviously spare tyres are a bit heavy as well, so keep as much forward as I can. gas bottle. That's just a little BCF 4 kilo one because a 9 kilo gas bottle is a bit too extreme for just cooking up the meals that we do. There's only 2 of us at the moment, so that's that. And then obviously toolbox is down here. Got all your straps and bits and pieces like that, you know, everything you might need. Nothing too flash going on there. And if you come around this side, we've got a light bar down there as well that I've custom cut to suit size, so that's good. Got the other side of the canopy where this is just sort of like tool storage area, you know, still fiddling around with this. I put in the XTM control panel, that's not wired up just yet. I've still got some bits and pieces on order, so I'll give you guys a rundown of that when that gets here. And then I've also just got one of the King storage boxes, fishing gear, tools and stuff like that, snorkel gear, rags, you know, just the stuff you want to keep away tidy, so that way when you go to get it out, you know where it is. Pull down like that, and then obviously it's all carpeted and stuff like that, you know, just some spare bits and pieces. And then obviously another toolbox down here as well, snap straps, all that sort of stuff, recovery stuff. And then obviously on the roof we've got hydrants. And I've actually custom built this channel rail here because I couldn't find anything at the time of building the canopy that I actually liked that was sturdy enough. So I've actually got just the normal bars by Rhino Rack, and they sit on there, and then they've got channel nuts in the grooves there. Tighten them up to where you want them. It's actually really sturdy, like it's not going anywhere. Okay, so that's a pretty quick basic rundown of our canopy setup. So there's a lot more detail I can go into, but if you guys are really keen to see that stuff, let us know and we can do more of a rundown with the car. And yeah, let us know in the comments below what you think and we can make that happen.
So we just got to the campsite and lunch point. It was pretty windy, so we just set up straight away. We didn't get too much footage, but we've just sat down for lunch. We're having some cheese and carrot sticks and some rice crackers. Have a drink or two and then we'll catch up with you later.
Alright guys, tonight we've got a real treat. We're cooking a boneless butterfield chicken. Pretty easy to cook on the Weber. So all you're going to do is just brown it on both sides, a bit of oil, and then leave it about 20 to 35 minutes to cook, and that's what we're going to do, and we'll come back and I'll show you. So after about 25 minutes, the chicken's just starting to look a little bit like that. We've decided to put it on the grill tonight, just to get a little bit crispy, a bit of charcoal, and then we've got the potatoes in the back there on a little single burner.
So as you can see, this is the end product. We've got some boneless chicken breast and mashed potato. We're going to eat it while it's still warm and keep shooing the flies away. But it's a pretty easy dinner, I reckon, all in all. Better than having sausages and bread every night. One of our fave go-tos, so I guess you guys should give it a try.
As you can see, we are parked up here in Lancelin. I think it's not so much a beach, it's more of a jetty. It goes along, they've got all the fishing boats. People can moor their boats here. Lancelin pub's back there as well, pretty busy. It's really windy today, so I can see there's a lot of kite surfers out and about. We'll see if we can get some footage of some of them further up there where there's a lot of people docked up. Where are we, Jess?
So we just finished up at Lancelin jetty. It's pretty windy and it stinks.
We're gonna go for a drive down the beach.
But we're gonna head down the beach and show you some more footage.
So tonight we decided to cook up a bit of spag bog. Oh, how good does that look? And then obviously the pasta to come in.
I just got the one burner.
One burner only because that's all you need when you go camping, because we've obviously got the Weber there. So yeah, keep it nice and simple. And we're about to bog in.
Sounds good.
What's for dinner tonight, Jess?
Spaghetti bog. Bog in.
A good little tip to use when you go kayaking is it's easy to capsize and fall in. Just a little waterproof bag, you know, this is the King's one, nice and cheapy one, I think it was a couple bucks, so yeah, it hasn't gotten wet yet and I think I've dropped it a couple times. So yeah, they work well, so if you go kayaking, it's always good to invest in one of those. Your phone and your wallet and your keys don't fall in and get wet. Alright guys, so tonight we got a pretty typical meal. We've got herb and garlic sausages on the grill and also some corn on the cob with butter and salt. And then we've also got some homemade coleslaw here. We didn't have a bowl big enough, so we just used the old pot and some pickled onions to go with it. So yeah, we're going to get that cooked up and we'll see you then.
Hey guys, we're on our way back home now from Ledge Point. Point. We've had a really good weekend away. We managed to get a trip into Lancelin and then another trip in to Moore River in Gilderton while we were away, which was really awesome. We got up to lots of fun stuff. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the video. We stayed at Big4 Caravan Park in Ledge Point. All in all, I think it was a pretty good site. The amenities were really clean. The pool was always nice and clean as well.
Yeah, and I managed to book it pretty on late notice as well, so they were good about that. Because
very accommodating.
I wasn't sure if I'd be home for the New Year's break, so I was able to book that in relatively easy with the park manager there, so that was really good. Pretty cheap as well. I think for 4 days, 3 nights, I think it was about $197, so that's pretty cheap.
So I think one of our biggest tips to let you guys know is if you are looking to stay somewhere last minute, always give them a call. Online bookings are obviously few and far between, but if you give them a call, then sometimes they've got a cancellation that pops up, which is what we were lucky enough to grab this time.
Yeah, so definitely worth checking out if you guys are in that area. We're definitely going to make a venture back that way some stage and keep going.
And I think our next trip will probably be Moore River. It's amazing there. Just really, really popular destination, so we'll have to try and find a weekend where we can drive up and do that.
Yeah, so they call it Gilderton, but it's obviously Moore River where you get kayaking and all that stuff. So yeah, so definitely keen to check that out again. They got some nice 4-wheel drive tracks there. So yeah, we'll keen to make another video about that. So yeah, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe and share our video if you liked it. Feel free to give us some feedback as well, because we're definitely keen to make some more of these sort of